Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? I guess that might be elderberry or Canadian.
We have some news right now in his first public.
What up, everybody? I'm going live on YouTube. Link in the bio. Come hang out. Come see what I do next. What up, everybody? I'm going live on YouTube. Link in the bio.
My favorite part of my day is getting back from work.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it then. What's up, Jen? How are you? What's up, Nicole? So this was this is what I did on TikTok this week. Um, Not working on it tonight. It's not finished. Um, but yeah, this is where I started. Thank you. What if I don't want to? Huh? Huh? Text me, message me on Facebook. Thank you. I mean, there's a few blemishes, but I do like the way it's coming out. What I want to do to finish it is I'm gonna kind of put more designs on the corners, so it's a more full page. But for doing a Mandela freehand, I feel like that came out pretty good. What's new with everybody? But I'm gonna save this to finish on TikTok next week. Now let's see what I'm gonna do tonight. I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
Hello.
Hello.
You don't know what you're doing tonight? Turn the volume down a little bit on this thing.
Tell us about it, healing.
Here we go.
Tell us all the
I'll
good
show you
stuff
what I'm working
going in
on.
your life right
I
now.
don't know what type of what the okay, more settings, camera.
Alright, what do I want to do?
That camera. See, I'm working on that and I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys can hear me. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm not sure what kind of plant that is, or if it's a flower of some kind.
It's a flower, but it also kind of makes me think of artichokes.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Let's see.
You could probably do like yellows or purples. Yellows or purples.
Yellows and purples, yeah.
Maybe. Or blue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use what it might not look like artichokes by the time I get done with it, but it is what it is.
Let me see it again. Maybe lilies?
Maybe lilies?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. Maybe. But it's kind of inspiring or motivating what I'll try to do.
Yeah.
The succulent plants, my mother has them in the house. They're actually very beautiful. They're deep purples and reds. That's what Helen just said. You heard? Nicole?
Yeah.
You heard what I said? I read.
Yep.
That's what Helen said.
Now I can hear you. Purples and reds.
Let me look them up.
I don't know. I'm just coloring them.
Trying to look for like a similar picture. I'm not finding
Oh,
not the
that's
same way
okay.
she has. No, I know,
You're
but
right.
because I'm trying to draw on them. And I like the partially closed look. Yeah, the internet's not being helpful. And you're just being mean, Google.
Hmm.
Google's being mean. It's not giving me.
Is Emily in tonight?
What?
Miss Emily? Is Miss Emily in here tonight?
Didn't see her yet.
Oh, I hope she's doing all right. I haven't seen Herman in a while either.
No, he. I think he's fighting with somebody because
Fighting.
he put a post on Facebook saying, I don't remember the full post, but he said something like, "You're renting. It's amazing the kind that I'm living rent free in your head," or something like that. And
Oh,
I don't know who he was referring to. It's really not my business, so I didn't ask. But I left a joking comment saying, "Well, you occasionally vacation in my head, so."
yeah. So that's about true. No, I'm kidding.
No, I like when people say you live rent free in my head. I'm like, well, when you occasionally think of someone, it's like they came for a visit.
Right.
So it's like, well, you vacation in my head every now and again. So
Yeah.
see, I didn't do it as open as I would have liked because I want to get that middle that you had colored in.
Yep. That was Ramadan.
It just started, so I don't stop fasting until the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, so you still
So
have some time then.
luckily, I was looking at the calendar, the timing, and I'm only fasting until about 5:30 p.m. So it's about roughly a 10 hour-ish, 11 hours. So hopefully this Ramadan goes by fairly easy. I did do some of my prayers before I came on. So, because
That's
Ramadan,
cool.
because Ramadan is filled with not just the fasting. That's only one aspect of it, really. The other aspect is um, you gotta read the Quran cover to cover, and there's multiple prayers. I mean, usually people are going to the mosques after the last prayer of the night to do more prayers in the mosque. Um, and they're not just like doing regular prayers. They're
Yeah,
during each set of prayer, they're reciting large chunks of the Quran.
that's cool.
And the way the Quran is set up, actually, um, it's divided into 30 equal parts. It's not 30 chapters, but it is divided. There are markers throughout the Quran to mark where section each section is.
Yeah,
So if you read if you read those chunks, whether you recite it in prayer or you're just reading it every day during Ramadan, you should be able to get to the end of the book by the end of Ramadan.
yeah,
And really, you know, big big portions of you know just like any faith that has any kind of fasting or days where you practice a little more than usual.
yeah,
um, it's just meant to help you reset your spirit, reset your health, kind of get you back into a disciplined way of living. Because it's not just about no food, no water. It's also you know during the time of fasting, you're not supposed to um, have any sexual relations. You're supposed to be as pure as possible during the fasting time. You're not
yeah,
supposed to gossip. You're not supposed to curse. You're not supposed to um, basically you're trying to be on your best behavior.
yeah,
um, but then the faith part of it is reading the Quran, going to the mosque, and kind of like with the holidays for everybody that celebrates Christmas or whatever. It's the time to give. It's the time to donate. It's time to volunteer. And all in the sake of God. So, what I love that I've been seeing online is people from other faiths are are challenging themselves to follow Ramadan for the month. Whether they're just doing some of them, I think, are just doing the fasting,
mm-hmm,
and I think some are actually gonna try to like do the prayers, the 5 daily prayers. I think some of them are gonna attempt to read the Quran. I've seen a couple of Catholics, and I've seen a couple of Christians, and a couple other people that they say they don't really follow any particular faith, but they want to experience Ramadan to some extent, and I was like, I'm like, I
That's
like
cool.
that. I like that if you're strong in your own faith, but you're still open hearted and open minded to learn somebody else's faith, and just to check, because I mean, even Catholic, they don't do a full on fast, but they do, the 40 days and 40 nights, and
Yeah.
they do take something out of their diet, or they, as far as I remember.
Hmm.
Uh, Um, Judaism also has a couple of days of fasting, everyone does their fasting a little different than the other, but you know, kind of getting an understanding and seeing what the common ground is for everyone's faith. You learn that there's a lot of similarities between the faiths, and even those that don't necessarily follow God's message, like Buddhism, like they follow Buddha, but like it's all about looking with it's some of the practices within Buddhism kind of, I feel, falls along the same lines as, you know because when you sit down and pray, no matter what your prayer is, no matter what your faith is and how you pray, that's a moment for you to stop, breathe, meditate, whether you're saying scripture, reading the Quran, or if you're, like I said, Buddhist, you're like, I don't know if Buddhists do chants or not, or anything, but they at the very least meditate, and they find a focal point, and the whole point of a big point of that is connecting with your higher spirit, your higher
Hmm.
self,
That
finding,
sounds interesting.
what is it?
They said that sounds interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I've never fully followed Buddhism, but
Yeah.
they, and then I know there's other faiths that have, like, apparently multiple gods, and I don't know enough to really speak on those. But at the root of it, it comes back to finding inner strength, finding a discipline, trying to be a good person, you know, showing kindness to people, giving it in charity. There's a guy I follow. His name is, he goes by Nas. I don't know if that's his real name, but that's the name he goes by in his videos.
Yeah.
And he did a short series of um, learning about six of the most popular, or like six different faiths. He looked at.
Wow.
He's already Muslim, but like he looked into his own religion a little bit more. He um, went to Buddhism. He did um, looked into Judaism, Christianity, and I forget what the other two are. But like this, that series was really kind of cool to watch, because again, you're seeing from other people's perspective, or like you're getting an insight to how a particular faith might, be similar to what you're following. And it doesn't mean that you're gonna follow that faith, you know,
Yeah.
but to be open minded enough to learn about it and go, you know what, that's cool. And you can take what resonates with you from other faiths. You can
Yep.
have your own faith. You can follow, because even for me, I was baptized in the Catholic Church, but I rebelled at a very young age. like my like I barely. I don't know what faith you follow, but in Catholicism, there's you receive communion and then confirmation. I barely made communion because I I I protested to going to Sunday school.
Mm.
My mother had to get the priest to come out and try to get me out of the car. And this was like when I was in like fourth or fifth grade. I was like, I don't want to go. I'm not going.
Mhm. That's funny.
Um, but yeah, like I think we had a station wagon at the time. I would climb to the back of the station wagon, be like, no, I'm not going. You're not gonna make me. And then as I got older, I still consider myself more free spirited than anything, even though I changed religions.
Yeah.
Um, but I believe God is the one that guided me to the religion that I would resonate with,
Yep.
and it's still a God fearing relation. It's still a God fearing religion at the end of the day.
Yep.
So, but enough about religion for now. As long as we're all trying to do our best,
Yep. That's what counts. Part of it.
be kind to one another, learn from one another, be there for one another, support those that need supporting
Inspire one another.
too. And I don't know if she watches in the background or not, but there's woman Deborah that she occasionally has made it into my streams. But you can look up on my video that I posted today. Um, I don't know if anyone saw my video from today, earlier today. I'm talking about how mentally I'm not okay, or I
Yeah.
haven't been okay. And I know for one reason or another, a lot of us are feeling that way.
Yep.
But she shared in a long comment what's going on with her, and even with all she's got going on, she kind of donated a few dollars to me.
That's nice.
And I'm not gonna. It wasn't. It was unexpected, and I probably will just leave it at that as far as because the amount is not important. Uh,
Exactly.
but I was shocked. I I did try to pay it forward a little bit, um, because again I know we all need it.
Oh yeah.
I don't like this one. I gotta fix it when I start coloring it in. Oh, come on. What's going on? Something went.
Do I see planets on your oh no, that's flowers. I was gonna say, are those planets? I'd take a better look. They
Yeah,
look good though.
I don't fully like them at the moment, but that really threw off my drink. I put that's what I'm looking for. Why does it keep doing that? Yeah, they look alright. This one I really don't like, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, was it what was it? I was about to be mean, but I'm in the middle of Ramadan, so I probably shouldn't be mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw one? Are you back? Are you back here now? Are you working? And you didn't get it for me? You didn't send me a text and go, "Hey, it's in this store."
What have you been up to today, April?
um, well, I struggled most of the day just to get a few things done, but um, what did I do?
Yeah, me too. It's pretty bad when my landlord's handyman has to be the one that knocks on the door to wake me up.
Yeah, you could text me. I could have like, go, oh my gosh, let me get up there.
Right?
Let me get the fruit. But then again, I don't have much money right now, so I probably couldn't get it. Cause I know when they are in the stores, they're pretty pricey. Are they like $10 or more? So I'm slowly getting the itch to possibly paint soon.
That's cool. There
It's
you
been
go.
it's been like over a year since I think since I actually painted anything of size. I mean, I did a couple of small ones, but I don't think I've done anything in like a year. I mean, I would really like to just get one, at least one, so I can like taste it and try it. You know, the other thing I want to get my hands on, it's another thing really hard to find in a store, and I really don't want to spend $100 online to try to get one. Is the cocoa pod?
Cocoa what?
The cocoa pod.
What's that?
It's where chocolate originates from.
Oh, okay.
So cocoa pod or a cacao pod kind of
Oh,
looks like a hard shell football, a little smaller, but like kind of looks like a hard shell football.
yeah.
You break it open, these little white gel looking things, and inside in the gel pieces is the cacao seed
Oh,
that
wow.
which is where chocolate starts from the
The
cacao.
chocolate is more or less like a plant, then, kind of.
Yeah, raw chocolate. Yeah, yeah. I'll even show you. Hold on.
Maybe I should get one.
Well, if you can get to Seattle, I bet you will. You're in Washington, right?
No, I'm in Oregon.
Oregon.
It's
Right.
Bobby that's in Washington.
Okay, what city am I thinking about as far as Oregon? Cause like, Seattle, Washington. What's the like main city in or the known city in Oregon?
What do you
Se-
mean?
You know, like Seattle, Washington is the known city.
Say Portland or Lebanon, Oregon, or yes,
Yeah,
Portland. Try Portland.
Portland. So maybe in Portland you might find it.
Yeah, don't
I
know.
feel like I feel like some of the major cities are the
I won't
ones.
drive in Portland, so I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, what was the cacao pod? Cacao. Yeah, there's a guy on TikTok that he eats a bunch of tropical fruit on his lives,
Uh-huh.
and he always has the cacao pod.
Oh, wow.
So check it out. This is what chocolate starts as.
Regular chocolate?
You looking?
Yeah, that's cool.
So you see, like, so it's a hard shell like this, right? Then inside you have these white gel pieces, and then inside the white gel is the cocoa bean. And the cocoa bean is what they make the chocolate out of. What they make like raw chocolate out of.
Wow.
They they grind it. They grind it up. You can eat the outside. I forget what the guy said it tastes like. I think he said it kind of tastes like a sweet Jolly Rancher or something like that. But
Huh.
the cocoa beans you can eat raw too, but they're very bitter. He said,
Yeah.
kind of like if you get like very dark chocolate, like like this. I mean, the stuff in the stores is kind of like it's been processed, highly processed. But like if you've ever had like 100% dark chocolate and it's very bitter and kind of dry, kind
Uh-huh.
of like that, but without being as processed.
Right.
Or if you
Well,
go
that's
into like,
cool.
or if you get like cacao niblets, like
Uh-huh.
the cacao niblets are basically the cocoa beans, you know, this kind of um, like they chop them down to be like little crumbs of chocolate.
Wow.
And stuff. But yeah, that's something I would like to try.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
And apparently, they say 100% chocolate, you know, not so processed. Um, they're finding that it can regenerate stem cells.
Oh, wow. Maybe I should. Can you plant those? Buy them and like plant them in your yard or in your house or something?
I'm sure you can. I don't know. You have to have the right
Yeah.
atmosphere because I believe those are mainly grown in like tropical areas too, right?
Yep.
If not tropical, like I think in Africa they grow them as well, and not all of Africa is technically completely tropic.
Well, good, April. Let's take some money and go to Africa and get some. Or Hawaii.
No, wait, maybe you find them. Could you find them in South America?
You can't find them in Hawaii? Hawaii's tropical. Darn.
It might not be that kind of tropic. There are interesting fruits out there, though. That. Well, a shorty. Uh, they stopped this. Okay, there we go. But yeah, like if you got the pod, you could get the seeds out and then grind them down to like to potentially get it into chocolate form, like a
Yeah.
creamier chocolate form
Yeah.
and stuff. So I don't know. That's what I want to do. I don't know where the other ladies are. I know Tiffany's been up and down her stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what Maria's up to. If she didn't fall asleep already, she's probably busy.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. She's got her hands full.
Because I know the last few nights she has been um, tired, but she's had to stay awake for the baby.
Yeah.
So, healing, if you're still here, any new gentleman callers? Or are you just like solely focusing on yourself still?
Oh, healing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure you weren't talking to me. I'm like, huh?
I think we're all trying to work on some kind of healing.
Yep, me too.
But no, I'm not doing my focus strictly on God. Hmm. Stephanie, it's way too quiet here now.
Yeah, it is.
My crybaby's no longer here.
Crybaby. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Smokey. I miss my Smokey.
I bet.
It's way too quiet. Although, Monday morning when I came home from work, because normally when I come home from work, I feed the cats,
Yep,
right? And Shorty's, sitting at the sitting at the threshold of the kitchen like he always does. But for the first time ever, because he doesn't cry. He very rarely cries, and when he does make sound, it's because I'm annoying him. He decided he's gonna have a full-on conversation, like he was like demanding his food, and I'm going, since when? I was like, are you taking Smokey's spot now and actually talking? He didn't do it the next day. He just did it that day. And like I'm like, look at, even my mother was out there hearing him cry. I'm like, he never, and Stephanie can tell you, Healing can tell you, Shorty just stares at you.
yep. I
Shorty,
believe it.
Shorty's don't, short. You've seen pictures of Shorty where he's just like dead, like giving you the dead stare to the
Yep,
camera. That's Shorty. He doesn't speak. Like his eyes and his energy is all in his face. Lets you know what he's feeling or like where he's at,
yep,
right? But yeah, Monday morning, come home from work and he's talking up a storm. Yeah, kind of like Kirk is just Kirk. Like when people ask me, "So how's your brother Kirk?" I'm like, "Kirk is Kirk," which basically means what you usually see from Kirk. Yeah, that's it. Like there's just some people like they just have certain ways trying something new to see if it would work to get what he wanted. Probably. He like he's the funnier part is he was giving me the dead stare and crying at the same time. He's like, "Ow, ow." I'm like, "You finally have a voice after 14 years?"
That sounds cute, April.
Yeah. You know what makes me emotional though? And I'm talking to everybody, but I'm talking to Stephanie because she knows personally.
Yeah.
The way Kirk broke down when we took Smokey to the vet. You know, it's very rare for him to get emotional. I'm not crying. I was getting ready to, but I got the dirt in my eye. You know, Kirk is not the most emotional person, and to see how much he actually like, he actually showed emotion that day. He even called Smokey his brother. He's like, we had a brotherhood. I had to try to not laugh when he said that. Did he just say they had a brotherhood? I really wish we got him having like the arguments with Smokey, or when me and Kirk would have a conversation and Smokey would be there trying to be part of the conversation. But I think with him passing, well, I asked Kirk, and he's actually been doing it that when I'm working, that he's leaving his door open more often to let Shorty come in and hang out for a little bit. He doesn't let him stay in there, but like he'll at least while he's awake, he'll let Shorty come in and sit with him or walk around. Because now Shorty's by himself. He doesn't have um, someone to keep him company. I believe so. Um, that weekend, a couple of times in the morning, like when everybody was, me and my mother were finally sleeping, I would hear Shorty in the living room kind of crying out. And when I brought the ashes home, I brought them directly to Shorty to see what he would do, to see if there would be any kind of reaction. And he sniffed it and then they started rubbing against it. So I don't know if he was just doing that because that's what cats do, or because he sensed that that was Smokey. And I know he didn't know why Smokey was leaving the house, but he was in the living room, and he when he when Smokey was in the cage, Shorty did hiss at him, but um, he was aware that Smokey left. And the other thing, it's still on my bed, but I had a blue T-shirt. I had one of my T-shirts in the carrier with both of them because I got their checkups a week apart from each other. And when I brought Smokey that day, um, it was wrapped around him when they let him go. I like saying letting go because the other terms are like, I don't like the other words. Um, so I took the T-shirt after he was gone, and then when I brought it, came home, I like short. I figured that. I mean, I don't know how fast the scent would have changed because it was only a few minutes. We were only there a few more minutes after he'd passed. Moved over crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Um, but I took the T-shirt and let Shorty smell the T-shirt, and I did have it sitting in this corner. I mean, they always sleep in that corner anyway. But I put it on the thing so Shorty could smell it and sense, get a sense of Smokey and stuff. It's still on my bed. It's just back there somewhere. um, but it's too quiet here now. And I know my mother misses him because even she's like, it, you know, but he bothered her the most. So he adopted her. And I wish I had more pictures or videos of him, but it was always hard to get him on camera. The only time he would pop up on camera is if I was in the middle of recording something else. Like I realized I had more pictures of Shorty only because Shorty spends more time with me. But I'm glad I had the clips that I did, and I like went and found other videos that I made over the last couple of years and threw those into the montage that I put together. Yeah, I mean, I was his mother. He looked for me, but he followed my mother around more than anything. And I'm glad that, like, did you watch the video that I made of him? Right? There's that the clip, like the second clip in where I'm on my bed and you can hear him crying in the kitchen and my mother going, "What do you want? Get down, leave me alone." Like I wanted to get those types of moments. Yeah, but I miss him. That was my crybaby. By far, my favorite video with him is the one where I'm rubbing his face with both hands because he that's one of the things he loved. He loved his head massage. And you can see in that picture, like you can see the content on his face while I was rubbing his face. Love you, Smoke. He was my crybaby. He's back with his brother now, though. That's why I put pictures of Gizmo in those in the video, especially that last picture at the end. That was like they're back together again. What are you drinking?
Huh?
Are you drinking something?
Uh-uh.
So,
No.
I thought you were drinking something. I believe I still have a picture of him under the Christmas tree. Gizmo or Smokey? I now have his ashes in the window in the living room because it became a habit that when I came home from work, he would want to go in the window. And for the last like month or so, my mother was opening the window in the mornings to let him look out, even even if it was just for like a couple minutes. I gotta take a pee break.
Pin it. Uh,
Pee break.
mm. Did we lose Jen?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just in time for my camera to act up.
Oh no, start it back up quick. No, just kidding.
So you said blues and reds. No, you said purples and reds. Purples and reds. That's the one color that I've noticed that are like, as far as markers are concerned, finding an array of red colors is hard to find. Like you'll find the pinks, but finding different tones of red, like the grabby markers, they did good as far as trying like they have like different tones of like rose red, but like to find a good quality of different reds, variety of reds in a marker, still back. I think I'm gonna have to go to a dentist soon, and I don't have money for a dentist. Back over here. Let me pull these for now. I'm gonna trade places with these so I can just get to them fast, easier. God is an awesome God.
He rained from heavens above.
I only know that song because I'm always hearing it like on commercials or
Yeah, people sing it in church a lot.
see. I might be Muslim, but I was singing it technically a Christian song.
Yep, I know.
And like I said, for me, my personal belief is God guides you where you can most connect with Him.
Yep.
And if you started in one religion and ended up in another, it's because that's where He felt you needed to be. Because I hear testimonies on all aspects of people that left Islam to go to Christianity, or a Christian went to Judaism, or you know, people go where God guides them at the end of the day.
Yep.
And as long as they're being a decent human being and they're not trying to enforce their beliefs on you, everything should be good in the hood.
Yep. That's right.
I don't know why I brought that up again, but it was there. So sometimes you just gotta let it talk.
Yep.
You gotta let the powers that be guide the message. What other marker am I missing? Oh, that's what I'm missing. I don't know. Then no. Oh, I'm like color coordinating all my markers.
Yeah, I tried that and I couldn't figure it out, so I just stuffed my pencils in wherever I could.
No, but it kind of annoys me that
And my markers too.
for me, like it kind of annoys me when they send it to you that they're not already color coordinated, like they're scattered.
Yep.
And I'm like, couldn't you just put like all the blues next to the blues and all the reds next to the reds and all the, instead of
Yep.
me having to go, why are there like four different blues in four different sections?
Right.
For me, it's a little annoying. So, can I move? Something needs to trade spaces. Yeah, maybe you go down here. You go there. Black, white. Something's still out of place. You go there. Like how you recognize. Yeah, I don't have OCD, but like I feel like when you have multiples of a certain color, just put them all together. It did. I mean, even from a sales point of view, it's more attractive when all the colors are together instead of scattered. more people's eyes are gonna go, "Ooh, look, all those blues, and they got so many purples and greens," and versus having your eyes dance around, going, "What colors are there?" And now, to color in the big colors for the mercury, for the so this is a reddish color, right?
It looks like it might be April. The butt,
Like a
the
purple.
cap.
It looks like a purplish.
Yeah, like burgundy / maroon kind of.
And so I'll use that.
Yeah. That's my favorite color, by the way. Burgundy.
That and
Or like with a hint of maroon.
I don't know. Does this look like it would work together? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so maybe these three together. I know I just put these all in there, but so these three, those three, this blue, this blue, that blue, and I'll add other colors once I get my general look. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the purple with this, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Well, well, well. Look what the googly eyes brought in.
Hey, Herman, how are you?
Did you come for your vacation?
Mm.
Hi, Shorty. What's up, Herman? Just gonna googly eye and leave? How rude. Shorty. Shorty. Where are you? Where'd you go? Shorty. Where'd you go? Come back. I really want to be your friend. I hope you're being amused on your vacation in my head. Um, I don't know. Somebody left something in there. Come on, Bubba. There's Shorty.
Hey, Shorty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Hey, Shorty. Kitty, kitty.
I would pick him up. I don't know if he's gonna let me. He usually doesn't let me. Not when I'm sitting here anyway. He's most likely gonna jump on the bed. Let's see. Come here. And go up. Come here. Come here. He's like, no, I don't want you to pick me up. There's Shorty. Nicole.
Shorty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, he's ignoring me. Tuxedo kitty. Kitty, kitty, Shorty. Shorty.
He hears his name, that's for sure.
Yeah. I love his tuxedo.
He's
He's a
got the
beautiful cat.
He's got the perfect soul patch,
Yep.
like right center of his chin. So good. Go, shorty, it's birthday. Did you see my video on, maybe, possibly. Would you like to come up, sir? Yeah, I don't like that. It should be back in the stores, the app stores. Shorty. Are you footing fasting for Ramadan this year? Yes, I am. I'll be eating sahur in the next hour or two. Yeah, but it might be going away again in 30 days, but who knows? I don't listen. I don't like whatever happens, happens. They're playing way too many games. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for that observation. So how you been, mister? Yeah, don't even play with that name right now. You have no idea. My mental health has been so messed up because of what's going on in the country right now. everything they're trying to everything. It's fine. I know you. I know you mean well, but yeah, everything they're trying to cut affects my family. So I mean, it affects a lot of people. It'll affect um, it'll affect um, Nicole if all this goes through. It'll affect Tiffany and her mother. It'll affect so many people.
It'll
My
affect my
my,
dad.
my cousin that works for TSA. I mean, TSA workers, people don't realize they get threatened on a daily basis to lose their jobs. And now, with what's going on, they're getting threatened even more. So, when you go look for a picture and I end up watching videos, my, what happened? Found it though. Feel free to send it. Where am I missing the other chat? What other chat? There's another chat? Did I miss something? There's another chat. I have no idea. Explain yourself, young man. Where's this other chat you'd speak of? Bobby!
Hey, April, I'm going to go into the chat for a while.
Alrighty.
Maybe you can get Herman to come up.
I don't know. Herman, you want to come up? Anybody want to come up? Does the boogeyman want to come up? How you doing tonight, Bobby? Jesse? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to anyway. Hi. Gizmo. You send me soursop. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I would put music on, but it keeps cutting out, and I don't know what you hear in the background. But watch Nicole and not Nicole. Watch Maria and Tiffany show up just as I get ready to end it. I think that's what happened last time. too quiet. It's too quiet. You guys, well, actually, no, you guys are making like too much noise. Just get louder. Wake up my neighbors. Lies. Liar. Lying lie face. Yeah, I know. I'm just working on the petals for now, and I'll add some green for the stems and the leaves. Patience, my friend, patience. Patience, my friend, patience. Just a little bit of patience. Just a little bit. How do you not see it? You don't see somebody named Healing? She's invisible. I don't know. Herman says he doesn't see something in the chat. Oh. Odd, I can see everyone in the chat. Herman, do you gotta use my glasses? your rest complete. In your rest. You guys are talking too much again. Look, I can hear you all the way from here. How is Noah, by the way? PT mode. What can you? Right? I don't know. Yeah, I'll check on her in a second. I think she has acid. Could be acid. Yeah, we had frozen pizza earlier, so and that can do it. So you want to get even more upset? 'Cause I can make it happen for you. I made pretzel pizzas. We had frozen pizza, but I had some dough that I thawed out and let rise, and I made pretzel pizza. They came out pretty good too. And it was stuffed pretzel pizza. So I think this is a good start. I'll try to get to the rest tomorrow night. I have another dough in the fridge that I might try to do something with tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm making tomorrow. It might be soup. Anyway, I think I am done for the night. I'm going to relax for a little while, make a short, small meal, because I start fasting around 5 a.m.-ish. So, yeah. Thank you, ladies, for hanging out. Nice. Sounds good. Sounds yummy. I'm debating if I want to make teriyaki chicken or a chicken soup. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. Um, but yeah, I'm going to end it. You'll have a blessed one. I will see you most likely tomorrow night. Keep your heads up. You guys are all in my prayers. And as always, like a lover, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. Much love. Peace. Sweet dreams. I'll explain it tomorrow night. Just remind me. Have a good night, all. Sweet dreams are made of these. Nighty night.